They say you don't gotta go home, but you can't stay here. And no, I don't wanna be alone in the world out there.
Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Midgard Golf. So we're back out here for part 2, the back 9, at Keystone Ranch in Keystone, Colorado, at the Keystone Resort. A lot of Keystones. Anyway, so the front 9, not too shabby, you know. Kind of playing from these slightly forward tees today. I mean, they're 2 back, so yeah, it is what it is, but I'm just having kind of a relaxing day up here. Might do the same tomorrow when I play the river course. I'm not sure yet, haven't decided. I guess we'll check the distance, but this course does play out to just over 7,000 yards, so you can get some length out of it if you want to. I'm just not playing it for that today. Just trying to get you the scenes. And speaking of the scenes, check out the scenery from this 10th tee box out here. Beautiful. Oh man, you gotta love that. Yeah, buddy. And as kind of a continuation from the last video, yeah, I did actually drive over the green with that 4-iron that I hit. That was pretty gnarly. Disgusting. But, and then of course I, you know, chipped long, 3-putted, took a bogey anyways, like it was all for nothing. But at least I cleared everything to include that giant lake. So this hole, yeah, on the card it's playing just under 400 yards, but they've got the tee boxes today at just over 400 yards, so it's 410 yards get up on this green, pretty much all uphill, kind of slender. You don't want to be on that bunker on the right naturally, so but it kind of forces you to play the D-stick if you want to give yourself the yardage to, you know, have a good chance to get on this green in 2. So that's what I'm going to do, even though the wind's right into me, and I'm just going to try to, you know, pull it a little bit, snap it left a little, but not too far so as to be in the stuff on the left, but you definitely don't want to leave it out right here. So let's give it a rip, see what we can do. right, ladies and gentlemen, here we are on the 11th hole. So quite a bit shorter, par 4 here, 314 yards, both on the GPS and the card today, to get up on this green. Pretty straightforward, kinda. A little bit of a left turn at the end there. I mean, if you pound one dead nut straight, probably gonna end up in that green side bunker way down there. But yeah, I'm kind of working my driver to the left again right now. I kind of got the lefties a little bit, so I'm thinking that shouldn't be a problem, really. I'm just going to give it a good whap out there, see if I can't put a little draw on it. This fairway does slope to the right, so the draw is kind of the favored shot here anyway. So, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So let's give it a crack out there with the D-stick, little floater, and see if we can't put it in a good position to get up on this green in 2. Maybe I'll just really crank it and see if I can't get there. I might be able to. I don't know. I'll think about it. We'll see. See what happens. Stay tuned for the next shot. You'll find out in like 2 seconds. Let's give it a whack. All right, ladies and gents, so here we are on the 12th hole. So yeah, a little par 3 now, not a whole lot to worry about. About 140 to the middle, 126 to the front, which is where the pin is, so that's what I'm going to try to shoot with a little 54-degree wedge. So yeah, I mean, as long as you don't end up in those bunkers there, you're going to be all right. Just don't miss drastically left and you'll be just fine. So let's give it a little floater up there, see what we can do. right, ladies and gentlemen, so here we are on the 13th hole. Finally a par 5. I'm on the struggle bus on this back 9, aren't I? Just bogey, bogey, bogey. But hey, you know what? What are you going to do? Sometimes that happens. So, yeah, whatever. But you know what? To heck with my score for a second. Let's just take a minute to appreciate the grandeur, the absolute beauty of this course. Let me give you another pano. I'm going to be giving you a lot of panos in this video just because this course is just, it's just gorgeous. You got to see the surroundings. I should film with one of those like 3D cameras, you know, that film all directions so you can just kind of toggle wherever you want. But man, the file sizes for that for a half-hour long video, which is what mine typically tend to be, somewhere around that, are like 25 gigs or something ridiculous. So I'm like, no. You know how long that would take to render? Forever. So anyway, yeah, this hole, I got 505 on the GPS to get up on this green. Pretty straight pipe all the way down. Only troubles really on the right side so far as sand goes. And a little bit of meadow action, which is actually really thick. It's hard to find your ball in this rough out here. It's not really all that long. I hear tell that it actually grows a lot longer throughout the year. But yeah, so it's real dense. So be forewarned of that if you're going to come out here and whack 'em. So obviously with that much yardage, I'm just giving it the D-stick, man, straight up the pipe. I'm just going to smack it on out there. Elevated tee box, got to take advantage. Let's give it a rip, see what we can do. Alright, ladies and gents, here we are back on the 14th hole. Man, it's nice to be off the bogey bus. I don't think I've bogeyed a par 5 today. I'm really hitting those pretty decent, so that's nice. See if I could at least keep that up, huh? But here's a little par 3, opportunity to make another, well, hopefully at least a par here. Maybe a bird? Maybe a bird? Would that be asking too much? We'll see. Yeah, anyway. So 131 on the card, 134 on the GPS, but that's way over there because I got it up on the rail on the side of the card over there. But yeah, I hear tell it plays like 110 from back here at these blue tees, so probably like 105 or so for me. So that's what I'm gonna play it as. I'm gonna play a 54, or not a 54, a 58 down there. And yeah, see if I can't just fly one down there, put a lot of spin on it, and get it to stick on this green, because I don't think you want to be off the back of this, but you really can't be short either, because you got that bunker to trap you right there. It's really going to screw up your day. And I don't want to take another double on a par 3. Man, that was nasty. So, without further ado, let's put this 58 degree up on this ball, see if we can't stab this green. Let's check it out. Oh, you know what? Before we do, check out that view too. This is pretty much the outer edge of this course out here. There's really nothing further in this direction, which is the direction we've been playing thus far. So yeah, now we're going to start playing on back towards the clubhouse. Looks like 18 is that big water hole, where you got to kind of skirt the water all the way up the left side. And with my draw side swing today, that's not good news all the way down there, but I don't know, we'll see. Maybe I'll pull something out. Anyway, this hole, let's check it out. All right, ladies and gents, here we are on the 15th. How about that, huh? Back-to-back pars. And what a clutch par that was on that last hole. Holy criminy. I left that first putt so short. And then to drain it anyway. Oh, that's nice. That's nice to put a stop to the bleeding, so to speak. So, but this hole here, a little bit of a dog leg. One of these days I'll learn how to speak English. Maybe. So dog leg left, par 4, bunch of bunkers up on this hole. Kind of narrow, but I'm liking the dog leg left. I could just go ahead and play the draw ski that I'm hitting right now anyway. So I'm going to take advantage of that and hit the big old D-stick. Let's take the same swing I've been hitting for the last few holes and see if I can't pump it out over those sand traps and put it up on, well, the fairway. Because I doubt I'm hitting one 366 onto the green. But stranger things have happened. I have done it before at lower altitude, much lower altitude. So anything is possible. Yeah. So let's give it a whooping and see what we can do. ladies and gents. So here we are back on the 16th. We made it to the stretch. Yeah, buddy. That's an unfortunate bogey on that last hole, huh? Hit a 350-yard drive and then chip it long and then 3-putt to get in. Oh, it's just brutal. Yeah, these greens, I just can't get a good read on them. I mean, I got them kind of figured out, but I keep like leaving them short when I should be hitting stronger, or, yeah, hitting them long, you know, vice versa. It's just kind of, it's a conundrum today, that's for sure. But this hole here, 391 yards, pretty straight up the pipe to get up on that green. That's on the card, 396 on the GPS as it's playing today. So pretty true to card, actually. So, gosh, it's so narrow. I probably shouldn't take driver. I probably should hit something a little safer than that and just take a long shot onto the green thereafter. But goodness, I'm just not going to. I'm going to take the D stick. That's what we're going to do. So let's give it a whooping on down there and see if we can't keep it in play here, because it's real narrow. You got bunker left, bunker right, but those are both short. And I don't know. I don't think it opens up much after that. So you just really got to pipe one here. That's just kind of the large and small of it. So yeah, let's give it a crack and see what we can do. Gosh, there's not a whole lot of room on this tee box for me to set up the camera here. So I might have to set it up at kind of a weird angle. I apologize for that. Yeah, gonna kind of be looking at my backside, I guess, on out there. Yeah. Oh man, that's not opportune. But all right, let's give it a rip and see what we can do. All right, ladies and gents, here we are on the 17th. Man, how about that last hole, huh? God, like a 360-yard drive. And in my defense, I thought I chipped it much closer than I did. I thought that was a really good chip, but I was deceived by the undulation on the green. That was unfortunate, but nevertheless, yeah, you saw what happened. God, I mean, yeah, the last one I left short, so that one I gave it a little bit of heat, especially since, it, you know, I think my ball rolled back a little bit, so that was not great when I gave it a rollout hit. And anyway, excuses, it was a bogey. Let's move on. So this hole here, 373 on the card, 386 on my GPS to get up on this green. A little bit of a dog leg left, lots of force clearance early. Can't really miss to the left. You got some reprieve out to the right though. So if you happen to be a fader, yeah, so you've got some like extra rough out to the right side of the car path all the way down there. So yeah, favor the fade here, most definitely. It'll definitely provide for a longer shot onto that green, but at least you'll be able to find that ball off the rip. So that's probably what I'm going to do. I'm just going to kind of aim out to the right and just give it a big old wide swoop and swing and see if I can't just pound one out there. I'm catching a little bit of fire right now with the driver, so let's see if we can't keep that up. And without further ado, let's give it a whack on down there, see if we can't set ourselves up to get on that green and maybe close up a birdie for a change. It's looking pretty grim today. It's kind of a tough course. You know, as short as it is and as short as I'm playing it, yeah, it's not easy. So, anyway, let's give it a rip, see what we got. All right, ladies and gentlemen, and here we are on the last hole. Thank you so much for joining us for another episode of Midgard Golf today. Throw us a like and subscribe if you made it this far. Hope you enjoyed this content and me not being able to speak English. Get tongue twisted all the time. But this hole here, I mean, this white tee box out here, this has got to be the prettiest tee box on this hole. I mean, the blues are kind of back over there, over that bridge. The cart's all the way back there. And then the reds and the oranges are kind of over there somewhere. Like, yeah. But, I mean, this tee box, lakeside, I mean, you could just cast a line in the lake right here and just sit here and fish. I mean, what a view. Just beautiful up out here. So, this hole, let's describe it here. Tons of bunkers all over the place to get in trouble with. Some catch bunkers early, so those are only going to matter if you hit like a, top skull and just barely clear the lake and end up getting trapped in that. Prevent you from bouncing up on the fairway. Obviously a slice bunker out there. Another long kind of hook bunker out there. And then those bunkers way out in the distance really shouldn't be in play. So I'm kind of hitting parallel to the, or perpendicular rather, to the fairway here, because the hole goes in that direction. So I can just bust whatever I want, really. So what's that gonna be? The D-stick! Yeah, you better believe it. It's coming out. So let's give it a big old mollywop. Not even really care where it goes, because it doesn't matter. As long as it clears that water, you're gonna be just fine. I mean, I guess don't slice it. But apart from that, no worries here, sir. Let's give it a rip, and let's see what we can do with this last hole. Coming off that birdie there on 17. Oh, finally cleaned one up today. Oh my goodness. Didn't think we were going to get one today after all, but we did. Lovely. So, without further ado, let's give it a rip and see what we can do with this last 503-yard par 5.